What's up, everybody? It's been a while since we've done the first Microsoft Flight Sim video. In fact, that's the only video I've done on this channel. I actually did one other streaming thing on my Twitch, twitch.tv/movercwl, but didn't really get into Microsoft Flight Sim because of the lack of VR, and just recently they released the update allowing VR. So today we're going to check it out, go fly around New Orleans, maybe fly around some other places near and dear to my heart, and also using the HP Reverb G2, which I just got not too long ago, which I've been using for DCS, the Huey video that's coming out. Is using this, and I really like the Reverb G2 so far. So we'll try it out, see how the performance is. For people wanting to know what the system is, I've done a video on that, check it out. But the biggest thing is it's an i9 9900 for the processor and an RTX 2080 Ti for the graphics card. I'm not one of the cool kids that can get a 3090 yet, so that's what I'm running with. Hopefully this works, but yeah, just changing it up. Really cool to see VR in Microsoft Flight Sim, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks for watching.
3, 2, 1, flight off.
Welcome to VR. We're in a, what is this? Diamond DA40, flying around New Orleans. Frame rate's probably not going to be great. I think it was looking at 25 frames per second, and that's with the default settings, which say they're optimized for VR. So, and for recording, you're looking out of my right eye. So, everything is clickable, I think. Still, yeah, everything still works. So let's go, I think. I think my rudder pedals aren't looking all that great. Oh boy. Yeah, rudder pedals might be a little squirrely. I don't know if the curve's messed up on them or what. But we're airborne, so that's all that matters. So this is Lakefront, where you may remember I did some of my helicopter training. We used to turn right over here. Yeah, the frame rate's pretty terrible, but it is what it is at this point. I guess I could go turn everything back down some more. But this is default. This is what it said it was optimized for, so. I mean, it's not too bad once you get airborne. We're doing like helicopter speeds here, barely 100 knots. So that's the city. I don't know why the bridges look like that. That's terrible. The one closest to us actually looks right, but the Crescent City connection just looks like a giant blob of nothing. See, on this side of the bridge, it looks good. Or better. It doesn't look like just a blob of nothing. Maybe they only rendered one side. I mean, this part of the city looks really good. Realistic. Although it looks a little like desert. That brown texture looks kind of... It's a lot greener than that. Just looks dead, like post-apocalyptic. But then everything like that all looks photorealistic. See, this looks really good. So they still have the old terminal. I guess we didn't get the update in the USA map. There's a new terminal in New Orleans. It's all on the north side of the field now. I mean, it looks pretty good. Just choppy. You know, the actual display rate's not that great. We must have a hell of a crosswind. Well, the new terminal's built at least, or at least most of it. Just no aircraft. Well, there's no aircraft at either terminal. Must be some kind of COVID thing. Yikes. Rudder's way too sensitive. We're not sinking. We're not sinking. Uh-oh. They didn't give us much fuel on this. We'll flame out here. Let's go to the North Shore. What is this, fog? Oh, look at that, it's fog. That's awesome. And there's a shadow of an airplane that doesn't exist. That's pretty cool. Wow. I mean, if you could just get over the general playability of the VR, you know, needing a 3900. Oh, that bridge is out underwater. I-10 is flooded. That's not good. They must have taken the pictures during a rough time. Look at that. That's supposed to be I-10. Ruh-roh. When do they take these pictures? Huh. That's not good. I'm a little offended that New Orleans is underwater right now. Or at least that part, and the city's deserted. All right, so we are in Opelousas, Louisiana. This is actually where I learned how to fly. And I actually got my tail wheel, not here, but at Homa in a Pitts S-2. I'm sure it's going to be squirrely, because my rudder pedals apparently are too sensitive. So let's take a look and get going. All right, here we go. Oh, see, yeah, I don't have. The rudder pedals are like too close together or what, but you don't get any kind of. There we go. Well, we didn't die. That's important. So even at a place like this that's not all that intensive as far as buildings and stuff, it's not much better, if at all. I mean, the cockpit looks really good. That's a terrible loop. There's a G meter in this thing. It's just a little jumpy, you know? Not the best. But yeah, this is where I learned how to fly and grew up for the most part. Oh, there's the G meter right in front of me. Duh. Can we turn the smoke on? Oh, it's in op. That'd have been awesome. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't have the rudder pedals dialed in. All right, let's go land this thing, and then we'll talk about kind of the pros and cons. I mean, this is a pretty desolate area. And the frame rate's probably 25, 30. Here, I'll tell you. 30 frames per second is what it's getting. And it goes down to 20 when you look in the cockpit. Yeah, between 20 and 30, which is not great at all. See if we can land this thing and then we'll shut it down. Things turn so tight, so to speak. Has no flaps. Get some speed off. Well, that's like 6 landings. And we're way close to the edge here. Okay, awesome. Well, so in general, VR's obviously, I think, better than, track IR or anything like that. Frame rates 20 to 30 frames per second with my 2080 Ti, not the best. I get 45 solid and DCS at pretty much the highest settings. So I don't think it's optimized just yet, even with the Reverb G2, but it does look really good. It's just, I'm sitting here, I've been doing this for probably about an hour and a half, and, I've got a headache, from all the jitteriness and the motion and all that stuff, because you can see it's not very smooth motion. So I think there's some work left to be done, and maybe you just need a 3900 or a 3080 or something to make it work. But anyway. So maybe shelve it for now, but we'll come back to it when I get some better hardware or better optimization. Oh, look, the fog is rolled in. That's pretty cool. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.
Excuse me. Oh, no. Oh! About a lot of that. God. Why is on the airport? Usually fine with the doors off. All Fox speed. Don't be a douche. That's rule number 1. Make them tell you no.